December 14th, 15th, and 16th, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. First of all, can I just say December 14th is Nostradamus's birthday? Just think about that word. It's the strangest word. He was a futurist. This is so Sagittarius. He was a futurist who could call the call about what was coming. What a dream. One of the things you don't know about Sag is because they have this open-mindedness, they have the capacity to think and see and vision, and they're very intuitive, and they never tell you that. Now, today, the sun is in Sag and the moon is in Virgo, so there's a conflict going on. We know it's a square. Why? Because the sun in Sag is like, I'm having so much fun, and moon in Virgo is like, can you just clean up? And by the way, you're so loud. And then Sag goes, don't tell me what to do. And then Virgo goes, I'm going to make a list and I'm going to help you give some classes on how you can tone your voice down. So they don't, if you had that inside, you'd have one part wanting to party and another part criticizing you. So the job with this combination is, how do I turn on my observer? Well, it's perfect because there's a T-square in the sky. We have sun in Sag, we have that moon in Virgo, and then we have Neptune in Pisces. So look at two planets opposite, third planet 9 degrees, that's a T. And the release of the whole thing would be our friendly Gemini who talks about this. So when you see a T-square in the heavens, this is what you learn in our school. For those of you that are thinking about coming to the school in January, when you hear me say a T-square, T stands for tension. It means there's uncomfortable energy, as you just described. If you have a Sag wanting nothing more than to go play, a Virgo criticizing it, and then having a Pisces getting nervous, it's difficult. There's 5 planets in Earth: Mercury, Venus, and Pluto in Capricorn, Uranus in Taurus, and Moon in Virgo. That's 5 planets on Earth. If a baby's born with 5 planets in Earth, here's the deal. It doesn't matter that they're a Sagittarian and they're having fun. They're like, I'm responsible. And we all know this feeling. Who's the responsible party that's going to drive you home and knows that they're the designated driver? Who's the person that's going to say, I'll clean up, everyone go? 5 planets in Earth, Moon in Virgo. That's what's going on. Back to the 14th, Nostradamus' birthday. I wish that I could see the future. I mean, getting past the hump where everything gets so dangerous and difficult, and we could see a new reality coming forward. That's my dream, said the Gemini release point. And all this talk about climate crisis, which is so real, if you future pace, said the Sag, and you go all the way, Nostradamus, you'll see everything goes in cycles. Everything is rhythmical. And it's unfortunate that our minds can only remember a little bit. Like, you'll hardly remember what I say after this video, and you hardly remembered what happened yesterday, but you'll remember there's 5 planets in Earth today. Get something done and just pretend, if you could, go into the future. It'll give you optimism. And know that whatever's going on that's so difficult to Nostradamus, don't worry, something else more difficult's coming. That's not nice. That was Sagittarius. It goes from being scared to getting scarier to getting better. That's my prayer. Astrology Answers wanted me to tell you that Sagittarius energy loves to go into the future.